Hey guys, and welcome. Today we have a really badass review of the Vaporesso Revenger Kit. Alright guys, so this one's a fucking badass mod. Let me tell you that right off the bat. This one, there's going to be a few cons, but other than that, this thing's pretty fucking badass right off the bat. Let's just go with one pro off the bat. The clock is so fucking cool. The clock is fucking cool as hell. This whole thing is made so smooth. Golly, the quality on these things are so nice. So good. Whenever I got this thing in, my buddy saw it. He went out and bought one right away. This thing's so nice. I love it. So one of the biggest things I like about the tank that comes with it, the NRG, it's pretty much, and I have stated this before on maybe Instagram to one of my friends or something like that. This tank, the NRG, is pretty much a big baby beast on steroids. Yes, that's pretty much what this is. It's bigger, it's badder, it's got more features. Hell, it's even got a swivel top. It's great. It's great. I mean, it's excellent. Oh, let me tell you what. The juice that I'm vaping in this tank right now is by a local company, Blue Line Vapors. This is Wild Thoughts. This is a really good juice here. If you guys need some really good juice at really, really good prices, see my buddy Hunter at Blue Line Vapors. You can see it on Instagram at Blue Line Vapors or Facebook, Blue Line Vapors. And they are police, military, and servicemen friendly. So mention your servicemen and they will give you a discount on your entire juice purchase. They'll ship it out to you, and of course, if you're in Texas, you're in our part of Texas, local pickup as well. But they have all kinds of flavors. Lots of fruity flavors right now, as well as some other flavors, but lots of fruity flavors. I love fruity flavors, and so do I. So it works out really well. So anyway, the juice is great, and it's very, very high VG base, so it's very good. And the flavor is very potent. Very good. We love it. So what I love about the NRG tank, the coals are swappable to the Big Baby Beast. That's why it's a Big Baby Beast on steroids. It takes the same motherfucking coals. Right now in this tank, I've already vaped through one of the Vaporesso coals, which vaped like a champ. Excellent, excellent, excellent coal. But I didn't have a replacement for, I did have replacement for, but I wanted to try the Big Baby Beast replacement, so I had extras of these. So boom, I put one in here, been vaping like a champ. The airflow on this thing is big, and it is a lot of airflow. So if you like airflow, this thing's got a lot of airflow. Of course, you can cut it back. Lots of knurling on this tank, so you have a lot of grip to open this thing up if you have to open it up to clean it. The actual Revenger itself, so comfortable in the hand, so comfortable. The button, now here's my biggest, here's my only con, or no, I only have two cons on this mod. Is the button. If you press towards the bottom of the button, you don't fire the thing up. You have to press towards the top. Bottom, nothing. Top, it fires. So that's one of my things. You know, if you press on some of the other mods that I have, anywhere you press on the button, it fires. This button towards the bottom doesn't fire. The top is the only place where it actually fires. So that's one of my biggest cons. But, you know, I guess it's subjective. Some people don't really give a shit about that. I care, but whatever. The vape on this NRG tank is excellent. The power that comes off the Revenger is strong, and it's strong all the way through and through. It's strong through and through. That's a great flavor, by the way. Check out Wild Thoughts. Wild Thoughts is one of the ones that I helped Blue Line Vapors come up with. It's great. This one has dragon fruit, strawberry, and coconut. Delicious. But it's a 26 millimeter tank, which is huge. It has Delrin on the bottom, so it helps heat transfer, or helps not transfer heat. And the tank does get hot, like any tank does, but this really does help a lot. And I'm telling you, they knew what they were doing when they put that there. The tip is very comfortable. It has the spit back guard. Of course, you're not gonna be able to see it, but it has a spit back. Oh yeah, the spit back guard on there has the little mesh, which I actually really like. It's actually a pleasure vaping it. You don't get no spit back, so that's great. But yeah, like I wanted to say, the power on this thing is so strong and so solid and so consistent. It's really a really good all day vape, or if you're someone who just likes to have a nice mod on the shelf. It's very nice, very smooth. It's a great vape. The batteries come out the back. It has the magnetic back door. I don't want to open it up, but the back door just pops off. 218-650s. Right now I have the MXJO yellows. That's what I prefer in these. Great batteries. I recommend those. Now my biggest con, the menu system is a little bit The menu system is a little bit complex. A little complex, no big deal, whatever. Some people can figure it out, no problem. Some people it's a little bit harder. So, what are you going to do? There's my con. My two cons are the button, which is super clicky. The button is super clicky. But, oh, I just turned the fucking thing off. But it fires up great. I was even vaping on this thing at high mode, which normally I don't vape I vape everything at normal mode, not high mode. And and this thing vapes great at high mode. It really does. It's a great vape at high mode. Honestly, it's a lot better at high mode than most of the other mods that I have or that I've used on high mode. So this thing has a really smooth high mode, which really interesting. Something that you don't always see. Some high modes are a little bit harsh, which is things that I don't like. You know, I don't know why you would need a low or high or normal, but you know, whatever. Everybody has their different preferences. Normal for me is right on point. But the finish on this thing, yeah, it's a fingerprint magnet. Wah, get the fuck over it. You know what you were getting into. But it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Everything on here is so nice. I've never had the mod overheat. The tank has the Delrin on the bottom, which is great. One thing I wish, you have a lot of real estate here on the screen, and there's a lot of blank spaces. You have. One thing that I wish we could have seen on the actual screen, possibly a puff counter, or even better, a temperature, actual mod. Like the Smog has the temperature. Mod has Smog has an actual temperature. Well, you know what the screens look like. It has an actual temperature and a puff counter on the screen, and I really like that on there. I like looking at the temperature to make sure I'm not. Sometimes you're outside and you're vaping, and it's hot outside, especially in Texas, and sometimes you don't want these things to be vaped at really hot temperatures, and you want to just keep an eye on it. I would like that on the Revenger. It didn't have it. No big deal, I guess. If it's hot in your hand, it's not good. So, but anyway, the coils that come with it are great. They have the hexagonal or octagonal coils, which are really nice, easy to get out with your hands. But the Big Baby Beast coils fit in really well, and I have a lot of them laying around because I have 4 Big Baby Beasts, or 4 Baby Beasts, 3 Big Baby Beasts, 1 Baby Beast. And now this one, which is the Baby Beast on steroids, what I call it, the NRG, or the energy tank. So anyway, I really like it. Another thing I wish they would have had was it would have came with a vape band, but I had some extras laying around, so it's no big deal, I guess. A lot of great flavor that came off the original, great flavor that comes out of the Big Baby Beast. Like I said, it performs great from fully charged batteries all the way down to when the batteries are almost dead. So that's also really good. I'd love to see that. It's a really good device, and for the price, it's a little on the high side but it's a 220 mod. I mean, fuck. If you're really in the market for like an alien or something like that, get a Revenger, man. These things kick ass. And the energy is way better than the Baby Beast. It's way better, and it holds a lot of juice. Especially when you throw a big Baby Beast or a Baby Beast coil in here, it holds even more juice. So it's a lot of juice in here. There's probably 6 to 7 mils in here now that I put a big Baby Beast coil in here versus the other ones. The other ones are a little bit bigger, but all the threading matches up just fine. They're just a little bit bigger in size. So, of course, that's some of them, because some of the big Baby Beast coils are a little bit bigger. But yeah, I've rocked this thing with a crown, and the crowns, man, they never hummed as smooth as they've hummed on the Vaporesso. And the same with all the other tanks I've had. So I totally recommend this Revenger to anyone. Like I said, the menu system's a little wonky, but as soon as you figure it out and you adjust your settings as need be, fuck them. You got what you got. So, you know. But this thing's really, really nice. Such a beautiful mod. And I personally got the all black with the gray. I think that was just such a beautiful one. I know they're going to come out with a lot of other colors. They already have red and blue, obviously. But Vaporesso's been shooting out shit on Instagram about like an orange one. Bleh. They got like all kinds of other ugly ass colors. Fuck on that. Black, red, and blue, man, that's all you really need. Because the black one, even the red one, sharp as a tack. I love the blue one too. So, anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review of my thoughts about this thing. And as always, keep vaping. And go get the fucking Revenger kit.